Hello, friends. I'm Bernard Watts. Hey, thank you for tuning in Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. I personally want to take this opportunity to say special thanks to all of you who watch my live and watch the replays of the videos that I have recorded on YouTube since January the 7th of this year. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. And if you're tuning in and you haven't subscribed, please do so at this time if you don't mind. I appreciate it if you do. I want to thank all the sponsors who have sponsored my show, who have trusted me to represent your company. And I hope I've done a good job by not just representing myself and other people, but representing your company also. So at this time, I just want to say thank you to each and one of you who have done that for me. You didn't have to do it, but I'm glad that you did it anyway. All right? Hey, I want to say a special thanks to all of my co-hosts who've taken out the time to join me on this broadcast, on this journey. Each one of you have played a different role in part of my life and this broadcast, and I just want to say a thanks to each and one of you who have taken out the time to do that. All right? All right. Hey, I know I set the timer at 12:15, so I decided to go ahead because I got some things I got to do. But hey, we're gonna talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo football team. It's just too much, too talented for Baylor to handle. Their offense is too much, too explosive for Baylor to touch. Coach Prime has a quarterback by the name of Shador Sutton, which is his son. To me, he's the best quarterback in the Big 12 Conference. To me, he's also the best quarterback in college football right now. When you look at Shador Sanders, the size, the agility, the big arm, his feet work, decision making, Shador Sanders is him. He's the definition of a good quarterback. Can you imagine, just imagine, if Shador Sanders had a quarterback coach like Lane Kiffin? What if Lane Kiffin was the offensive coordinator for Colorado this year? Do you know how well and how bad this dude would be? Yeah, I'm just saying, man. But anyway, hey, like I'm telling you, and I'm telling everybody, Colorado offense is one of the elite offenses in college football. Yeah, I know you're saying the offensive line, but that's true. That's true. That's true too. But I'm telling you, once this offensive line get it together and this offensive juggernaut come together as one, they gonna be hard to handle, y'all. They're gonna be hard to handle. Anytime you're a quarterback, you got four good wide receivers. All you need is 3 seconds. 3 seconds. When you got wide receivers like Travis Hunter, Jenna Horn Jr., Will Shepard, man, it's just LaJonte Webster, Omarion Miller. You got some more wide receivers that haven't even played yet. Mathis, Cam McHale, Cam Michael, Baby T.O. Man, when this machine get ready, get right, when this offensive team get right, get healthy, they're going to blow a lot of teams out on the offensive side of the ball. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, big dog? Listen. Baylor is finna go up against something they haven't seen before. They just haven't seen no offense like this before. That's why this offense is gonna be overwhelming to them tonight. Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr. gonna have a big game. Like I told you earlier, I'm expecting Travis to have at least 3 touchdowns today. I'm expecting Jimmy Horn have a touchdown today and a lot of receiving yards. This dude is so fast. Last year he was healthy. He wasn't healthy. He was injured. He was playing with a groin injury. This year you can tell that Jimmy Horn is healthy. He's just healthy. He's quicker. He's faster. He's smoother. When he run with that football, look like he on a cloud. So the question is, do Baylor defense have enough cornerbacks to match up with Colorado wide receivers? That's the answer going forward. Matter of fact, that's the answer to anybody in the Big 12. Do you have the cornerbacks that can match up with Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffalo wide receiver group? You got LaJohntay Webster in the slot, Jimmy Horn Jr. in the slot, and you got Will Shepherd at the X, and you got Travis Hunter at the Y. That's going to put a lot of pressure on team defense. A lot of pressure. I mean, if you double somebody, you leaving one-on-one Will Shepherd. You leaving one-on-one Jimmy Horn Jr. You leaving your defense in a one-on-one with LaJohntay Webster. And if you decide you want to take away the speedster, Jimmy Horn Jr., and you want to double him, that means you leaving Travis Hunter one-on-one. And we know what the outcome of that going to be. Travis Hunter is on every play. All you got to do is just throw the ball to Travis. 9 times out of 10, Travis Hunter going to come down with that football. They're going to come down with the football. Travis Hunter is a Heisman front runner, but they trying to downplay it now. You're right. They can downplay it all they want. He going to be there. He going to be there. He's going to be there. Ain't no ands or buts about that. He going to be there. He going to be there. This dude is legit. Travis Hunter is one iconic, different kind of person we had never seen before on a sports team. Playing both ways. Just about every snap, all but 2 last game. And he probably played the whole game this game. It's homecoming in Boulder. These guys are coming to show out. And Coach Prime going to turn them loose. He going to turn them loose. You might as well get ready. He going to turn this team loose. Offensively wise. I know we want to see a running game, but I don't think we're going to hardly see no running game. We're going to see a decent running game, but we're not going to see no 30 carries game this game. Nah. Coach Brian finna turn Shadua loose. They at home. They comfortable. It's homecoming. The scouts are out. The alumni are out. Coach Prime finna turn Shadua loose and those wide receivers loose. Like I told you on the last show, Coach Prime didn't bring no wide receivers in there just to be for decoration. He coming to use them. What's going on, Miss Johnson? How you doing? Coach Prime coming to use them. And he going to use them. And he going to unleash them tonight at 8 o'clock. In 8 more hours. 8 more hours. Colorado offense is just way too dominant for Baylor defense to keep up with. They are. If this offensive line can hold up, which I believe they are, when you got Hank Lazinski, the weakest one on the team for the offensive line at the center position, if he can just hold up for 3 seconds on his own, Colorado going to be good. Now, on the left side of the offense, we got Tyler Brown at guard. We got Jordan C., the freshman, at the left tackle, who's have done an excellent job so far for Colorado on the offensive line. As a freshman, Many people were saying that they don't believe the freshman gonna start. They didn't believe the freshman Jordan Seaton would be able to hold up in college football as a freshman. So far, Jordan Seaton has proven a lot of people wrong. He's proven to many people that have doubted him, this dude can play on this stage and play at the level that he's playing right now. Outstanding. Outstanding. He's a dog. Can you imagine if Colorado was to run this ball 20 to 30 times a game on that left side, the damage he was caused to other people's defense? Jordan Seaton is a big dude. He's young, true. He's fresh, true. But hey, this guy done played a lot of football. Ain't too many big men out there can move their feet like Jordan Seaton and can use his hands like he can. Check out the film. I seen only one mistake that he did last week. That was a holding penalty. That was it. That was it. Other than that, Jordan Seaton has been him on that offensive line for Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. He protected too. Two haven't really been sacked. He just been hit a lot after the late throws because the referee won't call the penalty for some reason. Jordan Seaton is doing what he's supposed to do on that offensive line so far for Colorado. Now, when we look at the left guard on the offensive side of the ball for Colorado, Tyler Brown, he's the glue. He's the glue to the offensive line. He's the captain to me. Even though Coach Brown don't name captain, he say leaders. We'll use that word leaders. He's the leader on this offensive line for Colorado, Tyler Brown. Set out last year for NCAA ruling, whatever it was, why they held him out. And now he's hungry, and he coming in, and he putting that work in. He put the work in all summer, all spring, and all fall. And now it's showing. He had a slow start over there at that right tackle, but now they have cemented him right there at that right guard. Tyler Brown is making a difference right now. He's making a difference. He's making a difference on that left side, the blind side of Shedeur. And they're keeping him upright, along with Jordan Seaton. Now, when you look at the center position with Hank just got to, I think Hank needs about a couple more years next year to hit that weight room. He just don't have the weight. You see, last year, the pressure came up the middle on Colorado last year. And it came up the middle again when they played Nebraska. Because Hank just don't weigh enough. I don't think they back up Yakira Walker's. He's smaller than Hank. So we got to ride with Hank. We just hope Hank get better as the season go along, and which I believe he will. I think Phil Loho is the right guy in charge, and he got this offensive line moving in the right direction. He know what he got, and he got some more players behind him. When you look at Kirkland, man, Kirkland is a big dude. 6'4", 6'5", 375 pounds. That's a big dude. To me, look like he ain't in shape. They say he be jumping off sides and causing penalty in practice. That's why he haven't hit the field. And then you got Big Pancake. The other line, he had 350. So we got some depth on the offensive line. We do have depth. And once they get right, game shape right, that offensive line is going to be even better than what they are now. And we also got the guy that transferred in from FAMU and LSU. The guard, I think he played guard or tie. He played one of them positions. Now when he get it, that's who I'm waiting on to see. I would love to see him play today, just to see what he got. I want to see what all the hype is about on that offensive line for him. And then when we look at the right guard, Khalil Benson. Heard a lot of talk during the offseason. They thought Khalil was the weakest person on the offensive line, but he's not. So far, he been that dog. He been that horse. He been everything he vocalized to be so far on that offensive line. If you just watch the tapes and break it down, Khalil Benson has held his own. He's protecting too. He's blocking on the run. Last week I saw him block somebody just like man, like to broke him in half. Khalil Benson is doing his job on that offensive line. Now, the right tackle. That's where the problem is coming in at. Philip Houston started last week. That he gave up 3 to 4 sacks. But hey, it's a work in progress. We got to get that right tackle side fixed. And if they can't fix the right tackle side, to me, I'll put a tight end over there. Because you don't want your quarterback continue to get hit like Shador is getting hit. He ain't getting sacked. He getting hit after he thrown the ball and whenever he leave the pocket. They hit him late. The referees looking at him won't even call him. They won't even call him. It's amazing. And they showing it right on TV. The announcers who doing the play-by-play, they even are calling it out. But the referees somehow won't call him. The late hits on Shador is unnecessary. It's not called for. It's not called for. And I'm afraid if that continues to happen, I don't want Shador to get hurt. I just really don't. So it's important that the offensive line continue to block for him and protect him so he won't get hurt. And then again, I don't want Shador to hold that ball so long. Get rid of that football. It's okay to throw it away. It's okay to throw it, dump it down, check it down to a wide receiver, check it down to a running back. Just don't take the hits. And when you run the ball, Shador, slide, get down. I don't know why Shador want to take on a linebacker or a defensive back or a safety head on all the time. That's not good. That's not good. Your future is at hand. So that's why I want Shador to get rid of that football. I want him to get rid of that football quick. First read, second read, get rid of that football. If your first read and your second read is not there, I'd rather you to run. Run and get 1 or 2 or 3 yards. Don't take no sack or throw the ball away. Just don't get injured. Because we got a long season ahead, and you are a key factor for Coach Prime and Colorado to win the Big 12. You're the most valuable player. Shador Sanders is. He's the most valuable player for Colorado to win the Big 12. He's a quarterback. Every team needs a good quarterback, and Colorado got the best. And Shador Sanders. They just got to protect him. They just got to keep him upright, and Shador got to make better decisions. That's all. For his accuracy and arm strength, Shador has it all. He has it all. He got all the tools that a quarterback needs. He read the defense well. He's a student of the game. He's a communicator. And he's a competitor. That's why I'm looking for them to blow out. You heard it right here. I'm looking for them to blow out Baylor today. I'm predicting the score to be 30-something. I said 31-0. I'm expecting that defense to do a shutout. They're going to pitch a shutout today. They that good. They are. With the defensive coordinator, Robert Levinson, Colorado defense is that good to shut Baylor out. But they got to have it in the mind and the heart to want that to happen. And I believe they do. I believe they do. Now, when you will look at the running game, Michael and Isaiah, Hood, Charlie O, I think Dalen Hayes is ruled out. He got a high ankle sprain, which is a good move, even though he practiced and they said he looked good in practice. I think, Coach Lee did right to hold him out. You don't want him to get injured no more. Because when you're dealing with a high ankle sprain, it's game time. Game time football is different from practice. Your opponent that you're getting ready to play on Saturday, they don't care nothing about your ankle. Matter of fact, they're gonna go after that ankle. They're gonna wrap you up and twist it and everything. But in practice, see, your players know that you're injured. Your coaches know that you're injured. They're not gonna put you through that. So that's why they need to make sure this guy is really healthy. Because his career is on the line. You don't want to risk a chance of him injuring again when you got a long season and you trying to get to the next level, and that's the NFL. So they doing a good job by holding him out, and that's a good thing. I prefer that. I really do. So when we look at the running game, when we look at this running game, I expect Micah and Isaiah to get both of the carry. But it gonna depends on their blocking ability. Coach Prime, them looking at that. Who can step up and take on a blitzer, linebacker, or a cornerback, or a safety who blitz you do? Who can pick it up? That's that running back gonna stay in the game. That's that running back. That's why you see Charlie now most of the time. He understand the role that he supposed to play, and he don't mind stepping up, taking on a linebacker, defensive back, or safety that blitz. Now, as far as running the ball, I would love to see Michael get 15 to 20 carries. If he can get 15 to 20 carries, this offense is going to be deadly. Deadly. That means Shadua don't have to worry about taking no late hits, taking the pressure off Shadua, and it's going to open up that passing game. If he can get 15 to 20 carries with a couple of 2 to 3 screens, Colorado offense going to be a problem. Then you throw in Isaiah Augustin and let him get 10 to 15 carries. That's going to be awesome. I expect one of those running back to approach, if not, get 100 yards today. One of them. I'm looking for Michael be the one to get it. Michael run with power and speed. A bowling ball. Short, built low to the ground, strong legs. I'm telling you, this dude can be a game changer for that running. He can be a game changer for the running back group if they use him. If they use him, call his number. Now, I know a lot of people think it's up to Pat Sherman to call that offensive play. No, it's up to that quarterback should do it. When they get down to 15 seconds, he can change that play. Whatever they call, he can audible so that Micah can get some carries. Micah can save him. Shadua gonna get his numbers. Like I said, I expect him to throw for 400 to 500 yards with 4 to 5 TDs today. It's homecoming. It's homecoming. Everybody's out there at home. The alumni there, the scouts there. Shadua gonna shine, but that running game can help him even more. Because I'm telling you, Colorado offense is just too much for Baylor defense to handle. It's too much for them to handle. So I expect this offense to roll. If they can get off to a quick start early, yeah, we're looking at that. All right, let me look at the chat, see what's going on. All right, Hayward, what's going on? Kennedy, what's going on? Agent Kennedy said defense got to get better. They will. Miss Johnson, what's up? G-Man, looking forward to October the 19th. So, Miss Johnson, paid bond, what's going on? Bro, you got it right. Kind of looking like that. Got a lot of trolls in here. Paid bond, what's going on? This is fact. I remember them saying it may take time, but he showed he was ready in the spring. All right. War Sports, what's going on, man? First time recognizing that name. You said running may not allow Shadua stats to be that's not, I disagree with that, but you got your opinion. DJH, hopefully. All right. Chris Duff, what happened to Myers? Who is Myers? Elaine. Elaine. Yeah. Cordell Thomas gonna be the truth when he gets fully healthy and accommodated. Yeah, that's his name, Cordell Thomas. That's the other defense offensive lineman that I was talking about from LSU and FAMU. Yeah, once he get ready and get right and get in there to help out, that offensive line gonna boy, they gonna Colorado gonna be hard to deal with, y'all. Who that? J Dog 2 said, you have a good quarterback, but they need a right tackle. I agree. I think Cordell Thomas is that guy. I think he that guy. Pay Barnes says, Shadur take most target hits. He take the most target hits I ever seen. Yeah. Make it so bad, Pay Barnes. The referees are looking dead at it and won't even call it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. For the last 2 years in Colorado, he taking a lot of hits, man. That's not good. It's not healthy. What's up? There go my girl, V Richie. What's going on? Let's go Buff. These refs are hell on them. Yeah, they hell on them. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, they hell on them. Laying it. And that is the problem, B. Watts. Until that late hit foolishness stop, opposing team will just continue being dirty to number 2. Yep. And it's up to the referees. Matter of fact, Coach Prime in the pregame ought to be talking to the referee. Somebody, Pat Shermer or somebody saying, hey, watch the late hits. Don't let them hit my quarterback late. Don't let them hit my quarterback late. I ought to be telling them, get them the heads up, like Nick Saban used to do. Yeah, work that sideline, Coach Prime. Work that sideline. You're right on that. He got to get rid of the ball. Don't let them keep getting them free hits, Jada. Yeah, don't let them get that free hit, man. You're right. What's up, Brandon? Speaking knowledge. What's up, Rich Supreme TV? Yeah, Welch. Yep, Welch is the guy. Hard to tackle. Michael is hard to tackle. He really is. Running will open running will open up the passing game like the Red Sea. I agree, Hayward. Yep. Elaine said Mayers. Somebody said he was injured. Somebody said he was injured. They said he was injured. So that's all I know on him. But like I said, Colorado offense is just too much for Baylor today. I expect them to blow them out. I expect them to have a good game offensively wise. I don't expect to see no turnover. I expect them to start out fast. If Coach Prime and Shadur is prepared for Baylor, whenever they watch the tapes, they should come out and fast and attack their weaknesses. They should. If they prepare like they should have, and I expect them to have, Shadur Sanders should attack their weaknesses. And I'm telling you right now, Travis Hunter gonna have a game of his life today. He gonna put on a show for everybody watching. It's a primetime game. They at home and it's homecoming. Travis Hunter will have a dominant game today. I don't think Baylor got a cornerback that can cover Travis. Especially is him and Jimmy on the same side. If they on the same side of the field, majority of the time, one of those guys gonna eat. And they gonna eat good. They gonna eat good. They gonna be open 9 times out of 10. If the offensive line hold up, like I expected them to do, they should dominate Baylor today. They should. I'm looking for them. The key thing is starting out fast. If they start out fast and go up 14-0 end of the first quarter, Baylor gonna be in trouble come that second quarter and on. Coach Prime done showed you he ain't finna take out the gas. If Coach Prime can beat you 50-0, trust me, you're gonna get whooped 50-0. Because he got some bag-up players on some playing time and just as good as the first team. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell folks. Colorado has the depth this year something they didn't have last year, and they want to play. You hear Coach Prime every now and then in his press conference. Man, y'all judge me on a different level. I'm trying to get some guys to the next level. I'm trying to get some guys to the NFL. And the only way you're going to do that, they got to hit that field and put it on tape. I'm just saying. That's why if Baylor ain't careful today, with Colorado defense shut them out, in which I'm predicting, Colorado going to try to beat y'all 50-0. Coach Prime ain't going to let up. So you better have your team prepared. Colorado is feeling themselves now after last week. They feel like they got everything together, in which I believe they do. Because they know this defense is legit. They too legit to quit. If everything depends on the offensive line. It's the offensive line come together as one, block two, and they establish a run. Shedeur Sanders is going to have a game of his life. Game of his life. Get that running game started with Micah or Isaiah and just run that football, and they're going to open up that passing game throughout the game. Make the attempt to run the football. Make the attempt to run the football. You got to want to do it. And I love to see Omarion Miller today. I know he's been kind of injured, but I would love to see Omarion Miller today. This is the game to unleash him. Let him go off today. He's capable of going off if they give him the chance. Like I always say, I think he's the fourth best wide receiver on the team. He's the fourth best wide receiver on the team. And next year, he's going to be the best one. He ain't going nowhere. I know a lot of people want him to leave because of why he ain't getting on playing time this year, but he ain't going nowhere. He know he that top dog. He's that top dog next year. Omarion Miller is the top dog for Colorado next year. But I would love to see him play today. If Coach Prime is watching right now or watch later on, I would love to see him play today, Omarion Miller. I love to see him. And once he plays, I hope Shedeur target him. Throw the ball to him and let this guy show you what he can do. We already seen him. We saw it last year against USC, what he can do and what he's capable of doing. Give him an opportunity to play because he's going to cook. He's going to cook. He's shown that in practice. As a matter of fact, he's shown against Travis. He's the only person I don't see that worked that hard on Travis. And he gave Travis the business. He was giving it to him. Yes, he was. Omarion Miller is that dude, y'all. He's that dude. But I understand. Got a lot of seniors at wide receiver this day last year. They trying to get their numbers so they can get to the league. You got Will Shepard, Dejounte Webster, Travis Hunter, and Jimmy Horn Jr. They four seniors. They need their numbers. They need the ball. And I'm sure Coach Prime going to give them the ball, going to give them a chance to get their numbers so they can go to the league. I understand that. But keep winning the number one priority. You want to win the football game. That's the key. You want to win. Now, the game plan is they're going to throw their football. Look for Shedeur to have at least 4 to 500 yard passing and 4 to 500 yard touchdown. Now, the key things for them to win this game is going to be on the defensive side of the ball, which I think Colorado got the best defense in the Big 12. They got the best defense in the Big 12, especially they have the best defensive backs in the Big 12. Anytime you can throw out there Travis Hunter on one side, DJ McKinnon, long, tall, long arms on the other side, and they playing man to man, they bumping and grinding every play. And then when you got Preston Hart in the slot position, he's a ball hawker. He's a ball hawker. Travis Hunter, DJ McKinnon, Preston Hart, one of the three best defensive back in college football on the same team. You're not going to beat that pair. Then you can bring in Colton Hood off the bench, who transferred in for Auburn. If he had stayed at Auburn in the SEC conference, he would have been the starter. Last year, he was the third defensive back. This year, if he had stayed, he would have been the number one defensive back. The number one in the SEC. So when your team go out there 4 wide and they bring him off the bench to be that fourth defensive back, bro, it's lights out. You're not going to throw the ball on Colorado. They locked down city. No fly zone. No fly zone on Colorado defensive backs. Then you got Stoudemire back there playing in the place of Shiloh. Stoudemire was an excellent cornerback last year until he got hurt. Now he playing safety. Man, come on. Then you got Herm Smith over there to bag him up at the safety. And then back there at that safety, we got Cameron Simeon Craig. Man, this is going to be a tough defense to score on, y'all. With this linebacker group that we got, Kaya Hill-Green at the linebacker position, along with Bentley. Then you can bring JB. I would love to see Colorado come out in a 4-3 defense. A 4-3 defense. Simeon Craig is that guy. He's that guy on the defensive side of the ball for Colorado. He's the quarterback on the defensive side of the ball along with Hill-Green. They are the two leaders on that defensive side of the ball, and also Bentley. If you look at the way Bentley playing this year compared to last year, it's like night and day. Night and day to me. Night and day. He putting in that work this summer, and it's showing up on the field. Bentley is out there making plays. That's why it's going to be hard for a running back to run for 100 yards on this defense. Hard. Very hard. I don't see it happen. Unless somebody got to prove me wrong. You got to prove me wrong out there. I've been proven wrong before, but you got to show me you got a team out there that can run the ball on Colorado in the Big 12 and on their schedule. I just don't see it. Maybe a quarterback might run it because they haven't been disciplined on the defensive side of the ball, the ends. But once they get that straightened out, it's over with. It's over with. Once the defensive end, because I think they're trying to put so much pressure on that quarterback, they trying to get that sack and they not holding containment on the outside. Because the linebacker group that Colorado have on the field always rushing in, blitzing, and always blitzing to the wrong hole. The running back is not coming through there, nor the quarterback. That quarterback holding that ball to see what the defensive end gonna do. If they crash down and that linebacker blitzing, he just taking it and running outside. That's what every team done did. Done got most of their yards from. If the linebacker just sit back and read and then attack, they're gonna be all right. Cause there ain't no wash. You ain't getting caught up in no wash. Cause Barnes taking care of all that. Yeah, him and Block Bully, they taking all that. To Kiefer Thomas, they taking all that away. Bluer, he taking all that away. Ain't no wash. Not this year. They taking on double teams. They freeing up for you. Sit there and wait and attack. Sit there and wait and attack. The ball's coming to you. You ain't got to run up in there to take on no lineman. That's what Barnes and Block Bully up there for. You the linebacker. You play behind the line. You play behind the line. Like I say, I expect this team to take care of business day. It's homecoming. I think they're going to do it. I believe they're going to do it. I know they're going to do it. They getting ready to go on a run right now. Once they beat Baylor, we're going to start prepping for UCF. I thought this early part of the season was going to be a hard game. This ain't going to be the hard game. No. Just ain't. Only way you're going to have to beat Colorado, Colorado got to make a lot of mistakes, turnovers. They're going to have to make a lot of mistakes and turnovers, and you got to have a good quarterback that can spin it. And you got to have a bad wide receiver. Everybody keep talking about Arizona. They ain't going to have no problem with Arizona either. Just ain't. It's going to take more than one wide receiver to beat Colorado. You got to at least have two. Just like Nebraska had. But the reason why Colorado lost to Nebraska, they had the wrong personnel out there. They waited too late to make the adjustment. And then we had a lot of turnovers on the. They got to be committed to the run. If they committed to the run, you can look out. Sweet Pea, what's going on? Let's go Buff. One play, one game at a time. You right, go Buff. Me too. Why I think O the most underrated wide receiver on the squad. He is. We love O. He's a dog. Mr. V. Richard say. JC Smith, what's going on? Can I get a shout out there? My favorite team, and I just subscribe. Appreciate it for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Hey, if you tune in, you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All about with you black people. You get serious, man. Get on somewhere with that. Let's see. Has Colton Hood even had a chance to touch the field yet? Yes, Colton Hood has been on the field. He has been on the field. Iowa State wins the Big 12. Colorado wins 4 games, and maybe this year or whatever he's saying. Okay. Got a lot of trolls in the building. All right. I think Western should start over JB. If they do convert it to a 4-3 defense, well, I got to agree with you. I hate to do that, but I do. Western's that guy. He proved me he's that guy. He's the #1 rated linebacker in the transfer portal. So I don't know what's going on in practice. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I love Dion. Me and his grandmother used to go to his Bible study. All right. Me and my grandmother used to go to their Bible study. Oklahoma State, I don't know if they play them, but they can run. We play Oklahoma State at the end of the game, at the end of the season. Putting a running back in the end zone will really boost the run game. It will. I'm also interested to see how we perform against Dylan Edwards and Kansas State. Yeah, you right there. It's gonna be interesting, but I think we're gonna handle them real well. The only team that's capable of beating Colorado is gonna be, I think, it's gonna be Kansas. Even though Kansas is struggling right now and lost last week, I think it's gonna be Kansas. Got a running quarter. Matter of fact, they playing on TV now behind me. So that's what I'm looking at right now. But hey. Once again, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard White. If you don't mind, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget, I come to you live every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have a business or if you would like to advertise or sponsor one of my broadcasts, hey, just contact me at cbwatts1@aol.com. Email me at cbwatts1@aol.com. Hey, if you'd like to purchase a shirt, Colorado t-shirt, All you got to do is go on my computer, uh, excuse me, my YouTube channel. Go to the community section and scroll down. You'll see where I put the form that you click on and fill out and hit send. Hey, that shirt will get to you less than 3 days. 2 to 3 days, you'll have your t-shirt. All right, all right, all right. Hey, don't forget, I'll be doing the post-game show tonight at 10:30. 10:30 p.m. or whenever the game go off. I'll come back and be doing a post-game show of tonight's game between Colorado and Baylor. Hey, not doing anything, jump on over and help us. We're going to be talking about the outcome of the game. All right? Hey, once again, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment on a Saturday afternoon. We're talking about Colorado offense. It's going to be too much for Baylor to handle tonight. They just got too many weapons. Too many weapons. Baylor don't have enough defensive backs to stop this offense tonight. They just don't. They don't have the talent. They don't have the talent. I don't know what kind of scheme the defense coordinator going to come up with Baylor to stop them, but I'm telling you, this team is in trouble tonight. I think Colorado defense going to pitch a shutout. They just got too much talent and too much depth on that defensive side of the ball. They got speed. They got power. Man, they just vicious. The linebacker group is coming together, which I had question marks about because I didn't know who was going to start. But now they don't figure that thing out. Man, when Hill Green has emerged as a starting linebacker, I'm telling you, defense changed. It changed for the best. Along with Bentley, Bentley is playing lights out. Lights out. Only thing Bentley didn't do is make that interception against Nebraska. Hit him in the hand, popped up. The dude caught and ran for a touchdown. He had caught that interception, might have been a game changer. Never know. That's the only thing. That's the only wrong thing he done so far. And he keep every now and then go up in the wrong hole. Every now and then, not too often like he did last year, but every now and then, often he'll do that. But I'm telling you, I like the way he's playing. I like the way he's playing. I think they're gonna get better as the season go along, and this is the game to turn it up a notch. The pairing of Hill Green and Bentley at the linebacker group. I think they can be a force. I think they will be a force on the defensive side of the ball. And all you got to do is follow him. I don't care if he went to Kentucky, Louisville, Ohio State. He been calling them same plays wherever he was at tonight. Trust me. I've been there. I know that. He gonna take his arsenal. That's the only way you're gonna beat him. That's the only way you're gonna beat him. You got to disguise your blitz so that it confuses Colorado offensive line, and you got to have two defensive tackles, not one. You got to have two good defensive tackles to go up against Colorado offensive line. They can handle your one defensive tackle, but if you got two, they kind of struggle, just like they struggle against Nebraska. But Nebraska got two guys going to the pros on their defensive line. Yeah, them two big old boys. Them two old boys came to hunt. They were hunting all night long. They were hunting all night long. So that's why I'm at with that. That's why I am with that. Miss James said, I love your video. Appreciate it. Like you're here for the players, not the fans. Appreciate that. Love. Yeah. How did you not do your homework on Baylor? I have done my homework on Baylor. I have. They don't have that much. They got two quarterbacks. You got one quarterback throw the ball. You got one that run. And the one that gonna pose a little threat to Colorado is gonna be the one that run. Because Colorado defense end, they like to crash down. If they don't crash down and just go up the field and keep a containment, oh man, we in the house. You in our wheelhouse once we get that straightened out. That's it. Only thing that offense that give Colorado trouble is a running quarterback that can get on the outside. That's it. That's how they sustain drive. Because Colorado defensive end be trying to get that sack so bad. They want it so bad. They want it so bad. They end up crashing and they lose containment. And that's how the other team sustain their drive on third down. Mostly it be third downs. Because BJ Green and Hay, they got their ears bent backward, rushing hard, fast, trying to get that sack. Trying their best to get that sack. And somehow the quarterback escaped, get on the outside, and he don't ran for a long yard for a first down. That keep their drive going. And then sometimes their defense calls a lot of penalties. Colorado had 8 penalties the last game. That's too many. That's too many to keep the other team drive and momentum going. If they can play, man, they can get that thing down to 2 or 3 penalties a game. Man, it's lights out, y'all. It's lights out for Baylor. It's lights out. Don't help the other team out and don't hurt yourself. That's the name of the game. It's called discipline football. If Colorado is disciplined, it's going to be a cakewalk. I'm not knocking down Baylor. I'm not overlooking Baylor. I'm just saying Colorado just got too much firepower on their offense for Baylor to have a chance in this game. And they got too much talent on defense to do that also. They just do. Yeah, that's right, BB. We need to contain. We need to maintain. Yeah, you're right. We need to maintain containment. You're right. That's what hurting Colorado on the outside. That quarterback. It be the quarterback. Don't be no running back. It be a scrambling quarterback that been hurting Colorado this year out of the first 3 games. A running quarterback. Because the defensive end are not disciplined enough and they don't have containment on the outside. There's no quarterback been throwing the ball on us. There's no running back been running the ball on us. Only thing that don't help other teams is penalties on Colorado and containment on the defensive side of the ball. That's it. That's it. That's it. In all 3 games. That's it. And we cut down on the turnovers. They play disciplined football with no penalties and don't turn the football on over. Colorado gonna win 9 out of 10 of their games. Because if you've been watching, having no team drove 80 yards on Colorado yet. They haven't went the distance on them. They don't got some penalties to help them move the ball forward. But ain't no team just no drove 80 yards without any penalties on Colorado. They haven't. Now Colorado can go the distance on you. Colorado they ain't got to go 80. Colorado can go 90 on you. They just that talented. Those wide receivers gonna put so much pressure on Baylor defense. It's gonna be hard to stop. They got to sell out. They got to blitz Shadua on a consistent basis, and if that offensive line pick them up, Shadua gonna pick them apart. Gonna pick them apart. Gonna pick them apart, y'all. Hey, once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. If you don't mind, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, don't cost you nothing. Just hit that bell notification. It'll let you know whenever I go live or post a video at any time. Will you do that for me? I appreciate it if you do. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'll be back for the post-game show after the game come on. If you're not busy, join me and let's have a conversation about it. Participate in the chat and we will read it off and we'll have a talk about it or what you think also. All right? Once again, Thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts Entertainment. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Once again, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. See you later on tonight. Let's go, Buff.